Hey guys, welcome to Chat with KST. It's your girl Kate, and today we're gonna be talking Remy Ma, Cardi B, and all the girlies. Now let's jump into it, right? So I don't know if you guys are aware, but nonetheless, 6 weeks to 8 weeks ago, I want to say the girlies were fighting. They were fighting on Twitter. They were going back and forth. I think Nicki threw a slug out there. I know Cardi was throwing slugs. I know some of the girls on the Queen Mix remix, they were getting it to it with Cardi B. It was a lot. And what ultimately ended up happening was that Remy Ma ended up being Cardi B's profile picture. And you know why? Because of course Cardi B and Nicki Minaj has the beef that they have along with Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj. So, it kind of coincides why she did it. And Cardi B is basically upset with the ladies on the Queen Mix remix for the things that not even for the things that they said, but just for being on there with Nicki Minaj and the things that she said. So that's just the backstory of the pettiness of these ladies that occurred 6 to 8 weeks ago. But I mean, we're females. That's just how we are. Um, Nonetheless, this profile picture been there for a while now. No one haven't said anything about it. Cardi hasn't said anything about it. Remy hasn't said anything about it. Well, she didn't say anything about it until today. This is what Remy Ma had to say about it, and I want to play it for you guys. One sec.
Cardi was here on the show, and there was a question I forgot to ask her. Why she make you as her Twitter profile? Your face is still up there. Then I thought about why she did it. Because she was into the old girl, and then you was into the other old girl, and it was just the most pettiest. Y'all are all just petty. Isn't that? And the fact that
I didn't even do nothing. I didn't even tell her. I would pick
you caught her straight for no reason. Like you at home chilling with your kids.
Oh, I ain't catching straight. Hold up, be clear now. I ain't catching nothing. I was like this. I was at home like this.
You be looking at your
waiting like this. My notifications are on.
That's a good picture.
It was a good picture. I think that was from the it was like a anniversary of the 40/40 club where I went out. But I have people, you know what I mean? People ask me all the time, or they'll hit me like, I have people literally like, it's like a petition, like, yo, we need your picture off our page. I'm like, one, I don't care at all, period. So like,
they were saying that?
I promise you, like, you need to get your picture removed off of that. Like, this is impersonation. They're like trying to write to the people that own Twitter, saying that she's impersonating me. But I with Cardi.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think people know that y'all really cool though. I mean, I know because we were in a group chat once.
We were in a
that group chat is silent.
You gotta get that group chat back. She's from the Bronx.
All right, so that's what Remy had to say. Now, all in all, Jason Lee had to be the one to bring up the conversation of the profile picture, which is fine. That's his job to do so. Now, I feel like Remy Ma's answer, you have to realize as a celebrity that bloggers, interviewers, like, we're gonna ask you messy questions. If not me, like, I don't feel like I would do it, but it's salacious when they are able to get stories like this, get you to talk and kind of trip yourself up. Like, that's what the bloggers and interviewers, that's what they do. Now, I feel like as celebrities, they have to then get the coaching and the training to be able to dodge certain questions, just to and also as a celebrity, again, your reputation is what supersedes everything, because that's where your money comes from. And I feel like knowing that your reputation is everything, you have to know that what you say, what is the meaning behind what you're saying before you even say it. And if it's gonna have a negative connotation to it, you want to separate yourself from it, right? And I feel like Remy Ma, I feel like she goes back and forth with doing this within her career, where there are times as she sits down in interviews and she dodges the Nicki Minaj question. She comes across as someone who is seeming non-problematic, someone who's actually progressed and have learned from the missteps of the past, because we all know Remy Ma's past, where she had to go away to jail and stuff like that. And anyone who's been through that, we would hope that they would learn something from it. So I feel like she goes back and forth between being the rehabilitated version of herself and then like saying things like this. Because when she is the rehabilitated version of herself, we look at it and we're saying, hey, she's past the Sheether. She's past the issues that she has with Nicki Minaj. She's moved past that. So it's like we as the public, we as fans, we as bloggers, we're able to receive her better. Like, okay, she's non-problematic. But then it's like then she sits down and she lets a Jason Lee, like, don't get me wrong, he's cool and everything, but she lets a Jason Lee like pushes it and kind of slips her up, because now it's like, you grown from the past? Are you in a better space where you're not aiding to petty beef and getting involved into things that doesn't even really that important or impact your career? Have you done the growth? Are you still exemplifying this person that you portray? Like, you're saying 1 minute you've done the growth, but then it's like you say things like this, like you're ready and you're waiting. What are you ready and waiting for in your living room sipping on cocktails to respond to some negative comments on Twitter, to get into a Twitter battle with another superstar, which are like mega superstars, just to have their fans hate you, ruin your reputation? Like, I'm like, are you thinking, do you have the A&R? Do you have the publicists? Do you have the people that are going to sit in your corner and be like, yo, that is not what you want to say in an interview. That is not the type of thing you want to bring forth even in real life. You don't want to feel that towards another person. Like, do you have people behind you just like helping you grow, knowing what you've been through, Remy? Like, I just saw it and I just felt like it was a little bit distasteful. I was just like, here we go, Remy Ma again, because it's like, have you grown? Where is the grown version of you? The version who is the most mature of all the ladies, the person who has been exposed to rap the longest, the person who has been a celebrity longer than all the ladies. Where is the maturity, Remy Ma? Like, I expected, and I didn't see it conveyed here in this clip. And I get it, the interview, it could have been an amazing interview, and I just didn't watch the entire thing. But that's where needing a great publicist and having a great team behind you, so that you could be like, yo, if I say this and this, they can say, no, 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 you're not saying that, because if you say this and this is what a subset of people are going to interpret from that. And once they interpret from that, that's gonna ruin part of your reputation. So I don't know, that's just my opinion. I know I got a little bit long-winded with this one. I would love to hear your opinion. Do you feel like, yo, Remy is just speaking her mind and you can accept what she's saying? Or are you along the lines of those people who are with me on, I want to see growth within Remy Ma when she sits down in these interviews? I want to see music, I want to see pictures, I want to see amazing things that are showing that you're growing, and not just being like, oh, I was sitting down waiting. Like, waiting for what? You better wait for a check. But nonetheless, share your thoughts and comments down below. And if you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, hey, what's up? I'll talk to all of you next time. Laters.